Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about this video that's making the rounds on social media. And of course, this is a slap fight league. And everybody in social media is freaking out because the gentleman on the receiving end of the slaps has a horrible injury. And we're talking about the left side of his face, completely swollen, almost to the size of a basketball. But I'll tell you something else. The truly scary part of this video is not the swelling. Actually, it's this reaction that he is having to these mega slaps that he received, because it could be pointing to a severe injury. But before we continue talking about this injury, remember to share, like, and subscribe in the channel to help my channel grow. Okay, enough of that. This is coming from Mother Russia, of course. Mother Russia, the birthplace of slap fighting. I can't believe I'm saying that. But here in the United States, we have our own league coming from none other than Mr. Dana White. It's premiering in TBS sometime in February or March. So this is coming to the United States, and everybody's worrying, what is this injury? First of all, this is a hematoma, an abnormal collection of blood where there shouldn't be an abnormal collection of blood. Of course, we've all had hematomas when we, get a traumatic injury, but why is it so big? Of course, let's take a look at the big arteries that feed the structures of the face. We're talking, mandibular area, maxillary area, zygomatic arch. There's important structures in the face, of course, and in the cranial vault, the brain, the most important of them all. This injury, how is it going to be approached? Of course, you need an x-ray to determine if there was a fracture, because such a big swelling could come from a mandibular fracture. The horrific part is that they continue to go on with the slap fighting, which is completely crazy. If there's any active bleeding, of course, you're going to need a more advanced study, an MRI. But let's go back to this part of the video. This is a scary part of the video. This could be pointing to severe traumatic brain injury. Where have we seen a fighter shake his head like that? Of course, one of my favorite fighters, I'm talking about Tony El Cucuy Ferguson when he was fighting Justin Gaethje. This is a very scary part. When you're slap fighting, you receive 100% of the strikes that are thrown. This is the crazy part of this video, traumatic brain injury. And this is why a lot of people in the MMA media worrying up, writing all types of pieces, think pieces, and worried about this being approved. So we don't have a lot of information, but this is a bad sign. This is pointing towards, hey, let's rethink this stuff. We could have severe consequences for fighters. So let's hope that this new league that we're having here in the United States has a close watch by the Nevada Athletic Commission, ringside physicians, of course, are one of the most scrutinized physicians in the United States. And I know they're going to be all over this. We have a tremendous leadership in the American ringside physicians with Dr. John Nadecker. So, there's going to be a lot of studies done into this, and let's see what happens here in the United States. But the injury in question here is a hematoma, but the bad part here was the traumatic brain injury, the severe concussion coming from a coup contra coup injury, which is the brain moving inside in the cerebrospinal fluid and jostling around after a strike hitting the different parts of the inner area of the skull vault, of the cranial vault, I should say. So this is craziness. And this is not just in Russia. This will be here in the United States. What do you guys think? Put it in the comments down here.